Welcome everyone. Mike Perry was born in Flint, Michigan, on September 15, 1991.
He is an American professional mixed martial artist and bare-knuckle boxer. For much of his life, he moved around to different schools between Michigan and Florida. He said, "In Michigan, I was one of maybe 10 white kids in the whole school, so I was bullied a lot.
It was the same thing at other schools.
I wouldn't back down, so I would get into fights." This instability led him to a path of drugs, house arrest, probation violation, and jail. Perry started training boxing at age 11. Upon his release from jail for burglary, he got a job as a trainer at a UFC gym in Winter Springs, Florida. His work as a trainer led to his career as a fighter.
Mixed martial arts career.
Perry made his professional debut in September 2014, after completing 11 amateur fights with a record of 8-3. He competed for several regional promotions across the United States. In just under 2 years, he fought 9 times while finishing all of his opponents via knockout/technical knockout. Perry made his UFC debut on short notice against Lim Hyung-gyu on August 20, 2016, at UFC 202, after Sultan Alif pulled out due to injury. At the official weigh-ins, Perry faked a handshake with Lim, then put his hands up yelling to Lim, "You thought you had a friend, boy," before screaming at his opponent. He defeated Lim via TKO in the first round after Perry dropped him twice with right hands, dropped him again with a left hook, and then followed up with ground and pound before the referee jumped in to stop the fight. During the fight against Lim, Perry's cornerman and fellow fighter Alex Nicholson shouted during the pre-fight introductions, "He can't even open his motherfucking eyes." Nicholson was accused of racism for this, as Lim is Korean. Nicholson later addressed the comment on Twitter, saying, "I respect every man who steps in the cage and my comments were insensitive towards Lim. I was hyped for my brother, but it's all love, no hate." On the Monday following the fight, Perry said on the MMA Hour, "I don't think any of my competition can see me, and when I hit Lim, I opened a lot of people's eyes." Perry faced Danny Roberts on October 8, 2016, at UFC 204. At the official weigh-ins, Perry took a bite from a bar of chocolate and then told Roberts he was going to eat him alive. He defeated Roberts via KO late in the third round after Perry hurt him with a knee from the clinch, dropped him with a right hand, and then followed up with ground and pound before the referee jumped in to stop the fight. The referee Mark Goddard appeared to stop the fight late, issuing an apology after the event via Twitter. Perry faced Alan Jubin on December 17, 2016, at UFC on Fox 22. At the official weigh-ins, Perry took a Polaroid photo of Jubin and then tried to hand the photo to him as they traded words, but Jubin slapped it away with his hand and Perry aggressively feigned movement towards him while sticking his tongue out. He lost the fight by unanimous decision. Perry faced Jake Ellenberger on April 22, 2017, at UFC Fight Night 108. He defeated Ellenberger via KO in the second round after Perry dropped him with a left hook early in round 2, then finished with a standing elbow from the clinch 30 seconds later. Perry was awarded a $50,000 performance of the night bonus. Perry was expected to face Thiago Alves on September 16, 2017, at UFC Fight Night 116.
Alves was pulled from the event and was replaced by promotional newcomer Alex Reyes.
Perry won the fight via knockout in the first round. The win also earned Perry his second performance of the night bonus award. Perry faced Santiago Ponzinibbio on December 16, 2017, at UFC on Fox, Lawler vs. Dos Anjos. He lost the fight by unanimous decision. Perry faced Max Griffin on February 24, 2018, at UFC on Fox, Emmett vs. Stevens. He lost the fight via unanimous decision. Perry was expected to face Yancy Medeiros on July 7, 2018, at UFC 226. However, Medeiros pulled out of the fight on June 27, citing a rib injury. The following day, it was announced that Paul Felder would step in to face Perry in a welterweight bout at the same event. Perry won the fight via split decision. Perry faced Donald Cerrone on November 10, 2018, at UFC Fight Night 139. Perry lost the fight via submission due to an armbar in round 1, marking the first time he had been finished in a professional mixed martial arts contest. After the fight with Cerrone, Perry signed a new 4-fight contract with the UFC and faced Alex Oliveira on April 27, 2019, at UFC Fight Night, Jacare vs. Hermansson. He won the back-and-forth fight by unanimous decision. The win also earned Perry his first Fight of the Night bonus award. Perry faced Vicente Luque on August 10, 2019, at UFC on ESPN Plus 14. He lost the fight via split decision. This fight earned him the Fight of the Night award. As a result, Perry was expected to be sidelined for the remainder of 2019 after undergoing surgery to correct facial injuries sustained during the Luque fight. As the first bout of his new 4-fight contract, Perry faced Jeff Neal on December 14, 2019, at UFC 245. He lost the bout via first-round technical knockout, marking the first loss in his MMA career by knockout. Perry faced Mickey Gall on June 27, 2020, at UFC on ESPN, Poirier vs. Hooker. He won the fight via unanimous decision. Perry was expected to face Robbie Lawler on November 21, 2020, at UFC 255. However, Lawler pulled out of the fight in late October, citing an undisclosed injury. Perry instead faced Tim Means at the same event. At the weigh-ins on November 20, Perry missed weight, weighing in at 175.5 pounds, over the non-title welterweight limit of 171 pounds. As a result, the bout proceeded at a catch weight and Perry was fined 30% of his purse, which went to Means. Perry lost the fight via unanimous decision. Mike Perry faced Daniel Rodriguez on April 10, 2021, at UFC on ABC2. He lost the bout via unanimous decision. On October 26, 2021, it was announced that Mike Perry signed a contract with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship after his UFC contract expired. On November 27, 2021, Perry faced boxer Michael Seals in a boxing vs. MMA card promoted by Triller that featured other UFC veterans, with fighters wearing MMA gloves instead of traditional boxing gloves. Perry won the fight via split decision. Perry made his middleweight debut against Julian Lane at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, Knucklemania 2 on February 19, 2022. After knocking down Lane in round 1, Perry won the fight via unanimous decision. This fight earned him the Fight of the Night award. Perry faced Bellator MMA veteran Michael Page on August 20, 2022, in the main event at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 27, London. After the first 5 rounds went to a split draw, Perry won the 6th round to win the fight via majority decision. Perry faced former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold on April 29, 2023, in the main event at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 41, Colorado and won by technical knockout when Rockhold retired during the bout. Perry faced former UFC lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez for the symbolic King of Violence Championship on December 2, 2023, at BKFC 56. He won by TKO due to corner stoppage after the 2nd round. Perry faced former BKFC middleweight champion Thiago Alves in the main event of BKFC Knucklemania 4 in Los Angeles on April 27, 2024. He won by knockout in the 1st round. On February 23, 2020, Perry faced Al Iaquinta in a grappling contest at Chael Sonnen's Submission Underground 11 event. He won the match via fastest escape time. On March 28, 2015, Perry fought on his professional boxing debut against Kenneth McNeil. Perry lost the fight via 4th round KO. On November 27, 2021, Perry faced professional boxer Michael Seals in a Triller Triad Combat, which had MMA fighters boxers in a triangular ring, and won the bout by split decision. Perry was the backup fighter for the Jake Paul vs. Tommy Fury February 26, 2023 boxing bout. Perry was the backup fighter for the Logan Paul vs. Dylan Dennis October 14, 2023 boxing bout. It was reported on June 11, 2024 that Perry is scheduled to face Jake Paul in a professional boxing bout on July 20, 2024 after Mike Tyson, the original opponent of Jake Paul, had to postpone the fight. On June 18, 2024 the Jake Paul vs. Mike Perry bout was confirmed for July 20 at Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. Perry lost the fight by technical knockout in the 6th round. About his personal life. Perry married professional tennis player Danielle Nickerson in 2019, after 5 years of dating. They separated in 2020. For his fight against Mickey Gall in June 2020, Perry's corner consisted solely of his girlfriend Latery Gonzalez. On January 6, 2021, Gonzalez gave birth to their first son. On New Year's Eve 2016, Perry was involved in an altercation in Orlando, Florida. A stranger allegedly approached Perry's girlfriend and punched Perry after Perry told him to go away. Perry returned a left hook that left the attacker unconscious.
Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.